Gang stalking, often termed organized stalking, involves the pervasive and continuous harassment of an individual by a group. This covert persecution includes surveillance, slander, and subtle psychological manipulation, creating an atmosphere of fear and control. Definitions, however, fail to capture the paranoia and distress experienced by victims, thereby complicating the process of garnering public empathy and understanding. Gang stalking is not just an action, but an assertion of power, psychological warfare waged by an unseen enemy. This multiplicity of harassers differentiates it from traditional stalking, making it both harder to prove legally and more terrifying psychologically. Experts often struggle to provide concrete figures or statistics, largely because of the clandestine nature of gang stalking and its murky occurrence in real-world scenarios. This obscurity is mirrored in cinema, where the portrayal of gang stalking capably threads through reality and fiction, heightening the intrigue for viewers.
Cinema, with its boundless capacity for storytelling, often serves as a reflection of society's darkest fears and hidden occurrences. Films like The Lives of Others and more subtle allusions in thrillers, such as Enemy of the State, encapsulate the essence of being watched and manipulated by invisible forces.
And these films not only bring the issue to light, but also sculpt the public's perception of gang stalking. By integrating elements of paranoia and invasive surveillance, filmmakers create a visceral experience, compelling audiences to question the depths of their own privacy and sanity. In analyzing these films, one observes a pattern of increasing sophistication in the portrayal of surveillance techniques, paralleling advancements in technology and increasing societal awareness about privacy issues. The cinematic lens magnifies the psychological terror of gang stalking, often leaving viewers with a lingering sense of unease that transcends beyond the screen.
To understand gang stalking fully, one must delve into its historical roots. The concept, although modern in its current form, can be traced back to tactics used by secret police in totalitarian regimes, where dissent was quashed through extensive networks of informants and societal manipulation.
Historically, these methods aimed to maintain control and instill fear, a theme that resonates within the realms of both gang stalking and its cinematic portrayals. This historical perspective provides a foundational understanding, linking past governmental control tactics to present-day harassment methodologies. The evolution of these tactics into the digital era has only made gang stalking more efficient and difficult to expose. Understanding this evolution is crucial to comprehending the complex dynamics at play in both real life and film. Victims of gang stalking often describe their lives as being torn apart by relentless paranoia and fear. The psychological impact of such harassment is profound, manifesting in symptoms that range from anxiety and paranoia to severe depressive episodes and post-traumatic stress disorder.
Psychologists suggest that the invisibility of the perpetrators and the seemingly irrational nature of the harassment can lead to a breakdown in the victim's ability to distinguish between reality and delusions, a theme powerfully explored in films like A Beautiful Mind.
These cinematic explorations do more than entertain. They offer a stark illustration of the mental deterioration that can result from such intense psychological pressure, thereby fostering a deeper public understanding and empathy towards real-life sufferers. diving into real-life instances, we find both the heartbreaking and the controversial.
A notable case involves a former FBI agent who claimed relentless gangstalking after leaking information about corruption within the agency.
His experience highlights not only the potential reality of gangstalking, but also the difficulty in proving its occurrence and receiving proper legal or societal support.
Case studies like this not only communicate the desperate scenarios faced by individuals, but also highlight the severe shortcomings in legal frameworks and societal systems to protect and validate these victims.
Analyzing case studies provides concrete examples that ground the theoretical aspects of gangstalking, offering insights into the complex dynamics between victims, perpetrators, and the legal system.
The reaction of society to gangstalking is twofold: skepticism and fascination.
Media plays a pivotal role in shaping this dual response, often sensationalizing the concept to the point of disbelief, while also compelling audiences to consider its serious implications.
By examining media portrayals, from news pieces to documentaries, we observe a pattern of selective emphasis that either highlights the bizarre aspects of gangstalking or soberly calls for deepened research and understanding.
This bifurcation in media approach significantly affects public perception and response to real cases of gangstalking.
The influence of media is undeniable, acting as the bridge between obscure reality and public consciousness, shaping societal norms and responses to phenomena like gangstalking. When comparing real-life instances of gangstalking with their cinematic counterparts, one finds both embellishments and accurate depictions.
Films often enhance the drama for narrative effect, sometimes at the expense of factual representation.
However, they also succeed in capturing the essence of the fear and paranoia that mark the real experiences of gangstalking victims.
This synthesis of reality and artistic representation allows for a broader discourse on privacy, surveillance, and psychological safety, engaging the audience in a deep and meaningful way that pure documentary or direct representation could not achieve.
The comparison illuminates not just discrepancies, but also the potent influence cinema holds in shaping and reflecting societal issues like gangstalking. As we conclude this investigation into gangstalking and its reflections in cinema, it becomes evident that this phenomenon is not merely a subject of fiction nor a conspiracy theory to be dismissed. It is a genuine concern with deep psychological, legal, and societal implications that warrants more comprehensive research and stringent legal frameworks. Looking forward, the resolution lies in enhancing public awareness, improving victim support systems, and deepening our investigative and legal approaches to combat this form of harassment. Cinema, while a powerful tool for highlighting these issues, must also strive towards balanced and responsible portrayals that do not sensationalize, but rather sensitize the audience towards the realities of gangstalking through such multifaceted approaches, combining education, legal action, and responsible modes of media portrayals. Society can hope to not just uncover but also combat the shadows of gangstalking, bringing solace and security back to those living in fear.
Hello and welcome to Unreality Matrix. I'm Mac.
And I'm Dog. Thank you for joining in on today's discussion. We're happy you're here with us.
Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform to stay up to date. Now let's dive into today's discussion. Today, folks, we're delving into a topic that's as mystifying as it is unsettling: gangstalking. At its core, gangstalking is perceived as a form of intense surveillance and harassment.
Yes, but let's not forget the complexities involved. While some view it as a significant social concern, the tangible evidence remains elusive, which brings us to the heart of the controversy.
Precisely, and that's where the cultural aspect comes into play. Films like The Truman Show and Disturbia mirror these themes, showcasing how deeply ingrained our fascination with surveillance is.
It's fascinating, but also troubling. These films, while entertaining, might unwittingly validate the fears of those feeling they're under this omnipresent watch. It's a fine line between drawing inspiration and fueling paranoia.
I hear you, but think about the broader message. These cinematic pieces force us to confront uncomfortable questions about privacy, technology, and control. They push the envelope, making us ponder our own realities.
Challenging indeed, but diving into the psychological impacts, the strain on mental health cannot be overstated. The incidence of anxiety, depression, and paranoia among those claiming to be targeted is a critical concern.
Absolutely. It's a call for compassion and understanding. This issue underscores the need for open dialogue and support. Brushing it off or diving in without skepticism aren't viable options. We need a balanced approach.
And that balance is hard to achieve, considering the varying perspectives on reality. As we've explored today, gangstalking sits at the intersection of fear, technology, and societal dynamics.
To that end, our journey today serves as a reminder. Whether you're a skeptic, a believer, or somewhere in between, the importance of listening and fostering a culture of empathy and awareness is paramount.
Right. It's about understanding that behind every story there's a human experience. We might not have all the answers, but we can strive to be part of a supportive community.
Well said. Let's continue the conversation. Keep asking the hard questions, and most importantly, support those who are struggling. Remember, awareness is the first step towards change. That wraps up today's episode of Unreality Matrix. Thanks for tuning in.
If you enjoyed our conversation, please share our podcast with anyone who might find it as engaging as you do. And don't forget to subscribe to keep listening to more episodes of Unreality Matrix.
Until next time, I'm Mac.
And I'm Dog. Have a great day and stay tuned for more episodes in the near future.
I hope everybody enjoyed watching today's video. I liked splicing the idea of gang stalking and cinematic roots that you can see. And I made the one previous video, which was a comparison between gaslighting and the movie Gaslight, and I wanted to make this video, which would be the connection between the cinema and gang stalking. Hopefully I put some additional information in here that would be really beneficial for someone who's a new subscriber to the channel. I like how the videos are turning out anymore, and give me your opinions of them and how is everybody doing. If anybody's been watching the channel for since 2018, just say hi. One of these days I'll get back to how I used to have it, where we have live chats, but currently at the moment I'm not really able to do that. So that's why I am doing the videos this way. But in the future, I would say I would probably be doing my live chats again when I have that available to where I can do that, and I'll still be making the videos like this. So have a good day or night, whatever time of the day you're watching the video, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. It does help with the algorithm, and thank you for watching the program.